hope you feel the love, yeah. The love that you deserve, yeah. I hope he makes you smile and he cries when you cry. I hope he's always by your side when you need a shoulder to cry. Again on your bed of booty sechete. Aye yo yo, aye yo yo, aye yo yo, oh aye yo yo, aye yo yo, aye yo yo. I don't wanna lie that I never leave Kionge mama. O kanyal riamboni that I never leave Kiweaga. Baby na heri kenda na lori awinjo ni udonga nongi mamiero. Baby na heri kenda na lori adong kale moeda gengi mamiero. Oh, fly away, I set you free, fly away. Aye yo yo, away yo yo, aye yo 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 yo, aye yo yo, away yo yo, aye yo yo yo, aye yo yo, away yo yo, aye yo yo. I hope you feel the love, yeah. The love that you deserve, yeah. I hope he makes you smile, he makes you smile, and he cries when you cry. I hope he's always by your side when you need a shoulder to cry. Again on your bed of booty sechete.
All right, what's good, guys? My name is Mudhoni Rungo, and welcome to another edition of the Pulse Select 254. We have Ochiko with us today. Uko aje?
Niko fiti sana ukoaje?
Hili song gani umechezea inaitwaje?
That's Yeyo featuring Costa Drum.
Yeyo.
Yeyo.
All right,
Yeah.
and that was in like Luo dialect.
Yes.
All right, so we are happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me, man.
Salimia
Thank you.
wasanii ati wasanii. Salimia mafans.
Wagwan Nairobi, Wagwan Africa. My name is Ochiko, singer, songwriter, composer, and today I am your content creator.
Kabisa sana. Hapa hivi kwenye Pulse Select 254, we want to get to know the artist behind the music.
Sindio?
So, but before you even go to all that shenanigans, let's play a game. Because you know, here at Pulse, we love playing games. You know what I mean? So this game is called Never Have I Ever. Have you ever played this game?
Yes, I have.
So I'll give you a statement and then you tell us if it's true you have ever or you have never.
Yeah.
So you tell us I have, I'm a never.
Haven't,
right?
yeah.
And then you have to tell us like a story behind that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So let's start with the first statement. Never have I ever performed in front of a crowd of more than 10,000 people.
I have.
You have?
I have.
Which show was this?
Echoes. Echoes, that was
ile Kinoti.
October 20th, yes. Yes.
The one with Kinoti and Ethan.
Ethan, yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
nice. Do people tell you look like Kinoti, like Ethan?
Like Ethan.
I mean, you sound like him.
I get the sound more.
The sound more than
the
like.
look, yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever forgotten the lyrics to my own song while performing live.
While performing live, yes, I have. But people didn't notice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unafanyanga nini such a
Improv.
situation?
Improv. Create on the spot.
You put your own words.
Haraka sana.
Serious?
Too fast.
Crazy. I don't know what I'd do if I forgot my
Too fast.
Hey. Haya. Never have I ever written a song in less than an hour.
I have.
You have. I went into songwriting, and we'll get more into that.
Yeah. I'm a spontaneous creator, so I write on the spot. I write on the spot a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
So like a full song?
Yeah. Anna is a long time, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sawa. Never have I ever released a song that became a viral sensation overnight.
I have.
You have?
Yeah. Like you, off of my first EP with Hera. I still don't understand how people obsess over that song. Yeah, I did that with Kinoti. That's so we're about to hit 2 years now in that song. Yeah.
Never have I ever composed a song entirely in a language other than English or Swahili. I mean, this is a bit off.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, do you love writing more in English, Swahili, or Maluo?
I've very recently been enjoying creating in the Luo. Since over the Christmas period, I did the Luo Christmas EP, which was really, really cool. So we were creating in the Luo. There's no English in those songs.
Oh, really?
So it was an eye-opener that I should embrace that side more, so I have been.
For sure, I definitely agree. Mafans unasemaje? Kabisa. Right, the last one. Never have I ever had to cancel a concert last minute due to unforeseen circumstances.
Have I?
Have you ever cancelled on anyone?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
I have.
What happened?
I had a family emergency that came up.
Okay. So will you cancel?
No, I just called and told them that I couldn't make it. And by the time I'd be able to make it, the time of shooting the gig would have been over.
Okay.
It was a live recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So mtu anafaa kusema mapema. Anyway, we'll talk about that off camera. But let's get to know who Ochiko is. But before we get into that, very recently tulikuwa na Tenny the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Mlikuwa mnafanya nini na Tenny the Entertainer?
I'm a writer, so I've been positioning myself to do a lot of export of my craft. So working with outside artists is the intention of this, is one of our big goals. So Tenny, I was songwriting for her.
Okay. And for those who don't know Tenny is a Nigerian artist. Yeah. So who's recently in the country?
Yeah, she left on Monday.
She left, Oh, okay, so. And then there's something else. You said export, and it brings me to my next question. Otile Brown maze, ni nini alisema amekasirisha wasanii wote? He's talking about East African artists, and he was saying he was just challenging East African artists. In my view, he was just challenging artists wafikirie more than just the Kenyan market, the Ugandan market, the Tanzanian market. Ikue waneza compete na msanii kama Ruga, wajaze ni arena tu ama ni
O2.
Otile Brown ni nini alisema inawakasirisha?
Okay. Nilikasirika kweli? I don't think so. It's one of those things that people don't want to hear. You know, it's a hard truth. It's right there. No one is hiding from it. So much could be done. So much more could be done. Right. And over the last few months, I've realized that we have the art. Because if artists like Akina Tenny are coming here as a hotbed to go through to other countries, we have it. Yeah. Didn't we have the biggest song in the world on Spotify? Less than over Spotify Wrapped. With Mwaki. So it's not that we don't have it. It's not that we don't have it. We do, but the export there's something that is
kuna kitu mahali.
Things
are not adding up somewhere.
Yeah, things are not adding up because the craft is there, the people who are able to work it are there, but there's a problem somewhere, which is, I think, the export part of it. We are not doing too much to get our crafts out there.
Could you think it's because of language? Could there be a language barrier?
I don't think so. I don't think. I'm a Kenyan and I don't even understand what Mwaki says, but I jump to it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And
Nane kwa mwaka kora kwa Mwaki. Hapa tu ndio najua.
Yeah, so, and if Akina Major Lazer were down for it,
right,
we have a global sound. I was watching some podcast, Bien alikuwa anasema he's been writing a lot of English, but akiwa LA he wrote some Swahili that blew people away.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and so that they understand anything. So I don't think in music language can't be a barrier.
Absolutely.
It can't be a barrier.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah, so efforts like what you are doing with Tenny, she just came to network.
Okay.
I don't remember times when I don't know 10 artists who do that. Take your own money, go to a different country just to work. Yeah. Yeah. She lives here in the States, in the London, and the hotbeds of music in the world, just to make sure your craft is there and you're working with the best in the world. Because if you have the best, it's very easy to work without cost and work with a cause, you know. So I don't have a problem with what he said. It's just one of those things that you're calling us out and because we need to be called out.
Facts. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you can also participate in this conversation. You can leave us a comment, pale vocal comment section. If you know Ochiko personally, or you want to ask him a question, this is the time before he leaves, you know what I mean? Drop a question in the comment section and we'll be reading it as the show goes on. My makeup was done by the one, the only Bush Taylor.
10 over 10 would recommend.
Sindio? Bush Taylor, if you're watching, right, so let's continue with this conversation and let's talk about writing, like you said. Okay. You've written for a lot of artists and you do it commercially. Yeah. And is it We Are Nubia? Nubia. We Are Nubia. Yeah. They have a song that's popping on TikTok right now.
It's called Niko Sawa.
Tell us about the creative process behind it.
That specific song?
Yeah.
So I've been working with Nubia since my album. So I've been wanting to write for them. So they called me for a session with their producer, Chris Cleave. Yeah. So I got there, we did what we were supposed to do. Yeah. And then they tell me there's this song, this song we have, but you don't know what to do with it. So they sang it, and I happen to be a very good composer. So I just picked up the guitar, replayed what they had sung differently. Okay. The way you hear it right now is the way now I played it. It wasn't like that. Yeah. So replayed it like that. It wasn't. It was part of it was written. The first verse and part of the chorus was written by UI. So I helped finish the rest of it. And like 30 minutes we recorded it that same night. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you need synergy fitting.
Mbaya sana. Those ladies are amazing. They're about to rock.
Shout out to We Are Nubia, wherever you guys are. Yeah. They've been to Pulse a bit, but they should be back. They were here for the Pulse talent show.
Okay.
They got, I think, okay. But I know they were here for the Pulse talent show. And if they're watching, you guys should definitely come back. So we talked about writing, and now let's talk about the album.
Come on.
Footprints.
Come on.
Tupatie inspiration behind it. Ulikuwa unataka kuambia world nini?
Okay, so Footprint has been like a four-year-old story. Because the first song that was supposed to make Footprint is Songa, which was done 2020, 2019. Okay. Yeah. And it was supposed to be in an EP, but it couldn't. So we just stretched it out. Yeah. This album has been recorded like twice, fully. Yote. Songs that you're listening to right now are not the songs which were initially supposed to be there. So from a selection of about 36 songs, ended up with the 12. So yeah, initial songs were produced by Sedo, and there's a producer called Muro the Miner, and Mutoria. Yeah. So we did that first, and then mixes zikapotea. Hey. Redid it with Murodhi and Sedo. I don't know what happened again. And then sasa last year tukamwa tujaribu one more time. Let's see if it works. Yeah, we did it. Redid a couple of songs like Songa stayed. The one I did with Motoria stayed. So after a period of around the first few months, I told Modest about it.
Modest Chabari.
Yes, my producer. Modest was like, yeah, we should finish it. So around February, we started finishing it and I started rewriting tracks. most of those songs I had done them alone, but I felt like it would be really cool to experience other Nairobi artists.
Okay.
Like hotbeds in the Nairobi scene right now. What would that look like if we collaborated? And yeah, so worked with Okelo Maxen, Brandy Maina for Utamu, worked with Costa Ojwang for Yeyo, worked with Motoria for Milele, Billion Reasons with Iwaya Tajiri, Good For Me with Israel Onyach. Who am I forgetting?
So it's a collaboration with a lot of Kenyan artists
Moyo
as well.
With Modest Chabari.
Yeah.
And yeah, the whole process was done very wholesomely with so many artists, percussionist, guitarist. The best of Nairobi were involved in the project.
I love that. The best of Nairobi were involved in that project.
Yeah, the best of
so if you guys haven't had a chance to go check out Footprint, an album by Ochiko, definitely go check it out. It's called Kila Mahali.
Kila Mahali.
Everywhere you stream your music, you guys, msiko hivyo. And because we're talking about his music, play us a song right about now, sir.
Right about now?
Right about now, from the album, tafadhali.
Okay.
As we get to know what you guys are saying in the comment section.
She's my Persian queen, she's my remedy. Sweet Khaleesi, born from the finest jeans I see. Fresh and clean, yeah, yeah. Jua ikitoka inamtafuta, yeah, 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 yeah. Kama hujui, you better know. You better know she's a freaky, freaky mind and more. She got it all and she wants some more. Akikupea, you will want more, more. She's a freaky, freaky mind and more. She got it all and she wants some more. Akikupea, you will want more, more. Good for me. I know you're the best for me. I know you're the one for me. I know you're the best indeed, yeah. Good for me. I know you're the best for me. I know you're the one for me. I know you're the best for me, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Wavy. Nikikuona nyako nyakati ngada malo, najipata nasema ero kamano. Whenever you come through, you give me more life. I give thanks to the Most High. Wallah, my queen, you are so rare. You look so sexy in everything that you wear. Habibi, ukiwa mbali na mimi, najipata na kutamani. Na siku zikienda, nazidi kukupenda. Kusema na kutenda, my lady, my lover, yeah. Good for me. I know you're the best for me. I know you're the one for me. I know you're my remedy, yeah. Good for me. I know you're the best for me. I know you're the one for me. I know you're my remedy, yeah. Oh, hey, good for me. I know you're the best for me. I know you're the one for me. I know you're the best indeed, yeah.
Ooh. Hey, my fans. Woo, woo, yes. Yes, I love it. So that song is on the album as well?
Yes, that's on the album. That's Good For Me.
All right, I love that. Collaboration with anyone?
Israel Onyach from
Tender Willy. Waza. Kabisa. Right, so let's talk about the show that happened with Ben Sol. You were the only opening act.
I'll see you.
How did you get that chance, man?
We've been wanting to do stuff with Suga for a while, mostly writing together. So when we've been bumping into each other a lot over the last few events, before the end of the year, and his manager is a good friend of mine, Lingba. So yeah, they told me about the gig and I was like, yeah, I'd love to plug in. I'd
Absolutely.
really, really love to plug in. And yeah, Suda is a bad man. So when alikiitana tuliitika.
Okay. Ile show yenye nakumbuka nilikuwa MC, ilikuwa Kwetu Nights.
Kwetu Nights.
You remember that was 2023? Where did these people go? Hii Kwetu Nights is Kwetu Nights, bana. What happened? But it was a really dope show.
That was a really, really dope show.
It was a really dope show.
Really
Hey,
show.
that's when I know. That's when I knew rather that there's alternative artists.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely the mainstream music. Yenye kila mtu anasikiza, yenye iko kwa radio. Lakini pia kuna artists, individual artists whose music is underrated. But when you go to these things like Kwetu Nights, I think Alchemist has created a situation where you can go and listen to artists where ujawai skia and you're like, wow, I feel like I've been sleeping on these people.
I feel like the definition of mainstream is changing over time. Whatever we used to call mainstream is what we see on TV, radio, people who are all over our faces.
Right.
Which was TV and radio then. Right now, a lot of the traffic is online. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you know, streaming platforms. People who, in Nairobi, there's so many artists who might not be mainstream. Go see their numbers on streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Crazy numbers. Yeah, crazy numbers. So the definition is slightly changing.
It's changing.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just indulge you in that kidogo, because sometimes your numbers on the platforms like Spotify, kina Boomplay, they're popping. Yeah. But kwa mfuko bado, is it the same thing?
Well,
the mathing.
Is the mathing?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like for vitu kama streaming to work, you really need, your distribution and publishing needs to be a very tight household.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you've released a product, who's your publisher, where are they placing you? Because now placement is everything. You could have the best song, but it's in the wrong playlist.
Oof. Okay.
See, your distributors, are they doing just the bare minimum? Because quite a number of them do very surface level things, just placing your music on streaming platforms and that's it. Yeah. But now there are companies that go the extra mile, and there are these American ones which you pay for these services. Right. It works. There's a way to run around it, which ensures that there is something coming. Yeah.
Okay. Wacha tuseme kukua msanii ni gharama.
Yeah, it comes with the cost.
Ochiko, what are the challenges you're facing right now as an artist?
As an artist, export. I really wanna. I personally, I really wanna go outside.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I want.
When you say outside, you mean what? Uganda?
Anywhere outside, because we've already started creating something here, but the craziest thing is, toka nje Nairobi, people don't know us.
Ukienda Nax
hapa weke show, zero turn up.
Yeah.
Which is an export thing. Embu, people will look at you. Who are you?
What? You do what?
Because if I remember correctly, Sauti Sol took a very long time before going to places like Kisumu. Okay. When they did, they were very surprised that people don't know them, which is an export thing. Yeah. So like the biggest challenge is figuring out how to cut across the board, go to all the parts of the country and even outside. See, because I feel like our music is good enough to cut through. Right. Yeah, but the how is the $1 million question.
For sure. Because Nairobi also is it's a very metropolitan kind of, and everyone has their own tastes, you know, and we are allowed to explore this taste. But when you go outside, it's pretty much what's in your face you consume.
Yeah, you could be trending on Twitter until someone tells you it's only 2% of Kenyans that are on Twitter. That's a very small number.
Correct. True.
You know.
Mad. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So, how do you balance staying true to your artistic vision while also appealing to a brand audience, right? To a broad audience, rather. Yeah. So, brand yako unaweza sema, how would you describe your brand right now?
outspoken.
Outspoken.
Very sexy.
Very sexy, right?
Very modern.
Okay.
Progressive.
Progressive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Let's use those songs.
Yeah, and when people listen to your music, what do you hope they get from your music?
Healing.
Healing, okay.
Healing. I think of myself as a healer. I intend my music to make you bring a shift to your mind.
Okay.
After you've experienced me either live or on record, kutoka hapo, if you need to quit that job or apply for that job, that's what you do. If you need to chase that girl or leave her, that's what you do. But it needs to really, really fix a certain part of you that needs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
And I know you said you've worked with the best of Nairobi.
Yeah.
But which artists out there have you not worked with that you'd want to work with in the coming future?
First of all, I'm very grateful that list is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Which artist would I like to work with? Nyash.
Shinsuke.
Kidogo hivi.
Yeah.
Kidogo hivi. So that's in the works. So yeah. Nyash. Yeah. Nyash. Who else?
Who else? I know you've been working with Fancy Fingers.
I've been working with Fancy. Working with Fancy now has made those dreams come true in a lot of ways, because now he's linking me to all other artists, which is now, he's making that pool of who I want to work with smaller and smaller.
But correction, is it Fancy Fingers or is it Soul Generation?
It's Fancy Fingers. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have corrected. Yeah. We have corrected, right?
Yeah.
From the source. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But are your hopes to be signed by any label?
The business has to make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to labels.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to the idea. I feel like the business needs to work. It needs to make business sense before anything else.
Right.
Before it puts me as a face of whatever it is, or whatever access or whatever they're going to give me, the business needs to make sense, in the sense that if I leave, does it cripple me? Do they put me in a position where they are my only medication? If I withdraw, Nivo. Yeah. So that's just my only thing that is the biggest concern with labels.
Okay.
Yeah. Which luckily I have a good team behind me. So
nice. All right. So.
Yes.
Ochiko inamaanisha nini, by the way? Because I know your name is Andrew Otieno. Andrew Otieno. Ochiko ilitoka wapi bwana?
Ochiko is how many years? Is a 4-year-old name.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, 4 years. That's
4
what,
years.
2020?
2020, yeah. Or slightly, just a few months before 2020.
Yeah.
So when I was prepping to release my first track.
Right.
So for the longest time I've been writing for artists until 2021. That's when I released my first song, 20. So as we were recording, this guy asked me, Yani, you need to get something that really stands out. You know, something that's gonna give a white person some headache. Okay. You know? And I really, really, really thought of
a name. Yeah.
A couple came to mind, but it wasn't it.
That's because Natosha Mboga.
Yeah. And then one day, in the depth of the night.
Right. When you were meditating.
When I was meditating.
Yes.
Number 9 came to mind.
Number 9.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So number 9 is Ochiko.
Number 9 is Ochiko.
Allah. Yeah. Ochiko in
Doluo.
In Doluo. Yeah. Na moja basi, moja ni? Hebu sema 1 to 10. In nimekupata.
Umenipata.
Pole basi. Pole. Pole basi.
No.
Very bad. Ochiko, number 9.
Yeah.
Is 9 your favorite number then?
It's not even favorite really. It's more of its spiritual meaning. Number 9 means coming to completion, which is one thing that we are always striving to be the best versions of ourselves, always wanting to make the best out of situations, and it's something that we are always constantly aiming for. So even when you're at your very best, it can still get better. Okay. So it's always something that you're constantly aiming for. It's just about never getting comfortable with the best of what people think you are, or where you yourself think you are.
Yeah. Because like when you're preparing for a live show, I correct me if I'm wrong, but the best moment is just before you get on stage. You know what I mean? Oh, Ochiko, just before up on your inner feeling, that's where the pressure is building. It's at its highest. Guy, English ilikuja na Mary. It's at its highest, you know what I mean? And then when you go on stage, it's a release. It's just a flow.
Yeah, it's very...
What do you think?
That's the last 10 seconds before getting on stage, when the fans already have an idea of who's coming on, is surreal. Yeah. Because that's when they start chanting. Yeah. You know? And you're like, hey, these guys are here because of me, man. I never get enough of that. That's the one thing I never get enough of. Right. That's always going to be the highest of highs for me. Yeah. And I feel like Ochiko has a good ring to it, so... Absolutely, I love it. It's actually, it's very mysterious. Nataka kujua ni nani. Plus, it has an element of cheekiness. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Ochiko, who that? You know? So, let's talk about the future. Okay. What does the future look like for Ochiko? Albums, collaborations, tours, zote? So we're working on a couple of things. Right. We are working on doing more writing with more artists. Currently, we have guys like Akinateni, Fancy Fingers. I have Hamza from the UK. There are a couple artists who are about to come on board as writing clients. It's gonna be too good. Yeah. It's too good. You have to wait for it. Yeah. But a couple Nigerian artists we'll be working with a couple Nigerian artists, and working with also some Kenyan artists who I think are really good. Guys like Akina Kinkaka, Prezo, Tile. Yeah, that's in the works. Okay. Tours, we want to tour. We are setting up our Ochiko experience before the end of the year. Yeah. You guys will come and vibe with me. Yeah. You had it right here on Pulse like Kenya. Yeah. So, that... exploring my other forms of art. I'm a visual creative. So... Oh, you're a graphic designer. I am a graphic designer, creative director, basically. So I do a lot of film, a lot of photography. Yeah. So part of the gig we'll do might have an exhibition tied to it. There are a couple of films that I was involved in, which should be coming out sometime in the year. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so looking forward to it. Just before we go, can you just give them a few tips on how to write a song, like a hit song? Well, lazima rhyme. Nah, not really. It's about delivery. It's not this. Rhyme is part of it. Okay. It's a very small part of it. Where there's rhyme, other people will use cadence, and other people will use... There are a couple of other... it's a broad topic, but I feel like direction is the biggest thing. Direction. Where are you going? So, okay, you want to write about Mudhoni. What about Mudhoni? Her eyes or that dress? Okay. Is it where the dress is... Ni kwenye dress inafika ama how the dress makes you feel? Really, really define what you want to talk about. Once you've defined that, okay, it's about the dress and how it looks like on her. Okay. How do I want to dance with her now that I've seen her? Okay. Or do I just want her to... And once you figure that out, where do you go from there? So the direction. Once I figure that out, it's more of now the feeling. Now that's composition, the guitar. The guitar comes in. What type of feel do I want? Is it R&B? Is it reggae? Is it rhythm? Is it gengeton? What is it? You see? Yeah, and then from there, Sasa, anything could fit anywhere. You just need to deliver well. Okay. Yeah. So delivery. Delivery is everything. Yeah. Anything could fit well. Yeah.
Okay, so we must have direction, need to know what is it?
Yes.
What is it?
What is it?
And then the feelings, that's the composition.
Feeling, yes.
Okay? And then now there's delivery.
Okay. Now the delivery builds with the groove of what you're playing. Is it bouncy? Is it mellow? Yeah.
Okay. So I would just say my rhyme.
No, I said it's part of it.
Oh, it's part of it. It's
part
inclusive.
Of it. It's inclusive. It's like you see, when you're writing, you don't have to rhyme everything. It's like, let me see. When you're going to town from anywhere, there's not one matatu that gets you there. There are a couple of ways you could get there.
Okay.
Yes, so rhyme just happens to be. Rhyme just happens to be part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. And does it help to know how to play an instrument?
Significantly. Composition depth in a grow. Sana.
Okay.
Sana, because now there are artists like, let's use Tenny for example. Tenny doesn't play an instrument.
Yeah.
But Tenny's melodies are insane. If I didn't know how to play, it would have limited my composition with her. Okay. Because now, knowing what to do next with that voice makes the work easier. I get it. So having a background of instruments is a big thing. And I play I play the violin and percussions. Okay. Yeah. So nice. I'd love to hear you play the violin. Yeah. Soon enough. Like experience to kitana hivi. What okay? Okay. All right. So where can people find you? On all streaming platforms, on all social media platforms, Ochiko, Ochiko. Yes. All right. Ambia mafans kitu tunapomalizia show. My people, straight out of Pulse Live Kenya, sending you a lot of love. I want you to keep on fighting, keep on moving. Mzidi kusonga. Mpendane. There's too much going on, too much hurt, too much pain, too much. Yeah, we could all do with a little bit more love. Absolutely. Na tuingie job, tufanye kazi, let's conquer these dreams. Yeah, never stop fighting, man. Tuzidi kusonga. All right. Something else. Tomorrow is International Women's Day. Yeah. Do you have a special woman in your life? Hey. Aren't you a special woman? Usiangalie huku. Do you have a special woman in your life? I have a special woman in my life. I have my sister, I have my mom. Okay. Yeah. Mwana vile naihepa Kenya unaniuliza. So your sister and your mom? Yeah. All right. So International Women's Day is tomorrow. Ningetaka kuambia aje, because I think majority of your fans are women. Yeah. Like 60%. Yeah. Najua wanawake ndio they make the world go round. Yeah. Waambie mawili matatu. Kuhusu Women's Day tomorrow. My ladies, the first few months of 2024 have been very hard on you. So I'm hoping things are getting easier. And if they aren't, I need you to know that we, the men in your lives, are here for you. Are here educating our sons. Are here doing the most to make sure we create a safe environment for you guys. Because we love and care for you. We want, we need more women in every industry. Absolutely. So as we get into tomorrow, to every woman who's chasing her dreams, this is for you. To every woman out there who's fighting, this is for you. We love you. We care about you. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So once again, guys, to all the ladies out there who are watching us, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this wonderful man. His name is Ochiko. Make sure you check out his music. It's @_Ochiko. It's __ OCHIKO _ Yes. Yeah, so check out his music, support Kenyan music, and as tomorrow kicks in, to all the ladies out there, a happy International Women's Day to you. This is the theme for this year. Yeah, hivi ni majenzi wanafanyanga hivi. Ama wewe ni millennial unafanya hivi. Where do you apply? What applies to you? Hivo? Yeah. So, happy International Women's Day, guys. And that is the time. That is all the time that we had for Celeb 254 this particular week. Till another time. Peace. What?